Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a character who looks tiny, harmless, almost like a joke until you realize he's the sharpest mind in the entire story. I'm talking about Anansi. He's a spider storyteller from West African tradition, deeply connected to Akan and Ashanti culture. And his tales are so powerful, they survived oceans and centuries. Why? Because they carried more than just entertainment. They carried strategy. You see, Anansi isn't a king. He isn't a warrior. He doesn't win with muscles, armies, or magic weapons. He wins because people underestimate him and because he understands how power really works. He sees the weaknesses hidden in plain sight: pride, greed, impatience, short attention spans. All the things that make strong people sloppy and predictable. That's why Anansi's stories matter so much. They're not just funny little fables. They're training manuals for the mind. Most Anansi tales follow a simple, brilliant pattern. First, Anansi wants something. It could be food, status, control, or just a little bit of respect. Next, he meets someone bigger or stronger, like a tiger, a snake, or even a god. Then, he talks, tricks, or outhinks them. Sometimes he wins, and we all get a good laugh at how he pulled it off. But other times, his clever plan backfires spectacularly, and we learn why cleverness without wisdom can completely ruin you. And that perfect balance is the whole point. These stories teach us that while intelligence is an incredible tool, ego is a dangerous trap. Anansi can be brilliant and incredibly selfish at the same time, and the tale often makes him pay a price for his arrogance. Let's be real, a perfect saint wouldn't teach you much about the real world. A messy, clever, sometimes greedy trickster. Now that teaches you how life actually feels. There's also a deeper reason Anansi has stayed so popular through generations, especially in the diaspora. He's a hero for people who aren't in control. Think about it. If you live in a world where someone else sets all the rules, brute force doesn't help you much. What does help? Noticing patterns, reading people's motives, choosing your timing carefully, using language as a weapon, and finding that one tiny weak spot in someone else's overconfidence. Anansi is basically the embodiment of the idea that your mind can be your ultimate survival tool when your body or social status B. That's why the small hero beats the big one's theme hits so hard. It isn't saying the world is magically fair and the little guy always wins. It's saying that being small can force you to become sharp, and sharpness can absolutely change the outcome. Anansi also represents the power of stories themselves. In oral traditions, stories are memory, history, and teaching all rolled into one. They pass down warnings, values, and essential survival rules without ever sounding like a boring lecture. A child hears a fun story about a spider and learns, don't get too greedy, don't let pride blind you, and never, ever assume you're safe just because you're strong. It's genius. So, the next time you hear the name Anansi, don't just picture a harmless little spider in a corner. Picture a master teacher in disguise, a tiny character carrying a huge, timeless message. You can be small and still matter. You can be boxed in and still have options. And the person everyone laughs at first might just be the one who wins in the end. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories behind the myths. See you in the next one.